Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mike Bass, and today I'll be reacting to Home Free's latest release, Bonnie Ship the Diamond. Never heard of that song, but I'm going to assume it's a sea shanty, just by the look of it and the name, unless I'm proven otherwise once the video starts. But they've done a few sea shanty, well, they did a sea shanty medley, didn't they? Which blew up, and like with the Wellerman and all that sort of songs that they did, Lever Johnny Lever, they did like a mix of all different sea shanties. But then they also, Adam Chance I believe wrote a type of sea shanty for a video game. The name of that song escapes me for some reason. Yo ho, seas forever. Left and right for Davy Jones, still enough for Skull and Bones, Skull and Bones. I had to sing it to get to the title. Yes, so then they did Skull and Bones. So they've had a history a little bit with sea shanties. So I'm assuming this is another one. Where it's come from, I don't know. Is it an original? Is it not? Let me know if you know. I might find out at some point watching this, but otherwise let me know. Anyway, into the song. Home Free, Bonnie Ship the Diamond. Okay, before we even get into the song, what was going on there? So, was that all a cappella? So I think most of it was, at least. It might have all been a cappella. I think it was all a cappella, but so you had like wind sounds, so like you had stuff like that happening, but then randomly at one point you had someone sort of go whisper like, what was that? Who was that? And then you had very interesting sounding drum hits, which I'm assuming is Adam Rupp, but they sounded so realistic, like someone was literally like banging on something, which is crazy. But let's just hear this intro again. Let's go back from the start. There's so many different sound effects happening in this start. I didn't even mention that little drone noise happening. Is that a voice? Who's doing that? That doesn't sound like a voice, but it might be. Can't put anything past these guys, but that sort of noise, not sure what that is. Let me know if you do know.
The Diamond is a ship, me lads, for the Davis Strait we're bound. The quay it is all garnished with bonny lasses crowned. Captain Thompson gives the orders to sail the ocean wide, where the sun it never sets, me lads, nor darkness dims the sky. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship the Diamond goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship the Diamond goes a-fishing for the whale.
It sounds like Tim's about to join in, or Adam. Not sure who that was yet, but we'll get to that. I say join in, I mean like they've not been doing anything at all about, solo. They've been doing like background bits. Yeah, so very, very interesting. I quite like the feel of this song. It's obviously, you can tell it's a sea shanty now. I would love to know if it's an original or not. But it's a good song. That if it's an original, they write good sea shanties. Like the way they word things and everything, it's good. Like obviously, the Bonnie ship the diamond, sailing for the whale or heading for the whale, something like that. Obviously trying to catch a whale, so that's, cheer up me lads and all. Yeah, everything works, everything fits. I like the that they add in as well to the chorus there. It's like that sort of yo ho and heave ho and all that sort of stuff that they can add in to these songs. They're probably going to add some of that maybe later as well, but I like the fact that they're just going just like through the chorus.
Whale, for its cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the Bonnie ship, the diamond goes a fishing for the whale.
Just before we get into the next chorus as well, that was an interesting bit that Adam Rupp was doing there. I mean, he makes all kinds of weird sounds, but you're sort of going like there, and then just like increasing the tempo. Very nice.
Along the quay of Peterhead, the lasses stand around, with shawls all pulled around them and their salt tears running down.
Well, don't you weep, my Bonnie lass, though.
Yeah, perfect as well. So I just pause there as well, but I'll go back a bit and we'll hear that. But perfect choice to sing the word down and then go down. He didn't go super low with it, but he went down. So you can tell he went even lower on the down. You know what I mean?
Along the quay of Peterhead, the lasses stand around, with shawls all pulled around them and their salt tears running down.
Well, don't you weep, my Bonnie lass, though you be left behind. For the rose will bloom on Greenland's ice before we change our mind. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the Bonnie ship, the diamond goes a fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the Bonnie ship, the diamond goes a fishing for the whale.
Again, very nice. Not a great deal to talk about, but the harmonies are great. They're all singing very, very well. Adam Rupp's just occasionally doing weird sounds like he does. The combination of Adam Rupp's beatboxing and sounds in this with the guitar, so obviously it's not strictly a cappella, but who cares? I don't. But Adam Chance on the guitar accompanying this song just makes it that much better. Sea shanty as well. They did this with Skull and Bones, I believe, as well. I think they had a few instruments in that, if I'm not mistaken. But I love the fact that with these sea shanties, they're just making them better by adding these instruments in. I know on the sea shanty medley, I don't think they had instruments, even though Adam Rupp was basically mimicking several instruments throughout. But I like the fact that they don't care too much about it being a cappella and can go, yeah, we want to make the song slightly better, we'll add an instrument. If we feel it lifts the song a bit. Obviously, they don't have to, but they chose to, and it works really well.
The help to the Resolution, likewise the Eliza Swan. 3 cheers to the Battle of Montrose and the Diamond Ship of Fame. We wear the trousers of the white and jackets of the blue. When we get back to Peterhead, we'll have sweethearts anew. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the Bonnie ship, the diamond goes a fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the Bonnie ship, the diamond goes a fishing for the whale.
You can tell it's a banger when first time hearing this song, and I already know a lot of the words of the chorus. That Bonnie ship me diamond bit, I'm able to sing along to it already, because obviously it's repeated a few times, but it's just a catchy hook. A very good song.
both day and night when Greenland lads come hame. Our ship full up with oil, my lads, and money to our name. We'll make the cradles for to rock and the blankets for to tear. And every lass in Peterhead sing hush-a-bye, my dear. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads.
Okay, that was just perfect, that section. I love how they did that. They always arrange so well, but that was absolutely perfect. Just as we're getting very repetitive in the song, they do a little breakdown section like that where they cut out everything else and they just have harmony. I love the fact that one person didn't just sing it either. Like, they could have had Rob just sing that section with like backing oohs and stuff like that, but no. Because they're on a ship with like loads of shipmates, they're acting like they're all singing it. It's a shanty. So they had Rob, Adam Bastine, and Adam Chance all singing that with a little bit of accompaniment, I think, from Adam Rupp. Let's just break down this section again. So I think just before it as well, I think leading into it, I think Tim did a super low down there.
It will.
Yeah, sort of goes, and then it leads into this section. Very interesting. But then obviously, I think Tim's quiet for the start of this.
Be bright both day and night when Greenland lads come hame. Our ship full up with oil, my lads, and money to our name. We'll make the cradles for to rock in the blank.
So, interesting there, Adam Rupp. It sounds to me like he's not providing anything at this point. Him and Tim are taking a back seat. It sounds like Adam, and Rob. Okay, Bastine, Chance, and Rob are singing in harmony here throughout this bit. But then it showed Adam Rupp there, which I thought was interesting. It might have been doing something with his mouth there, but it's very subtle if he is providing something to this bit.
It's for to tear, and every lass in Peterhead sing hush-a-bye, my dear. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your...
And now Tim comes in. About halfway through, just as they're starting to build back up again, Tim adds a layer. Nice bass line.
Your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts...
And then they even add more. Well, kind of take away and add, because Adam Bastine now changes from the vocals to ooh to help build it. A nice high ooh sound.
Never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up.
And of course, just before you go straight back into the guitar with the song as normal, as we've been having it, you get Adam Rupp build it in with a drum solo, so straight into it. Very, very nice. I love how they did that whole section. It was perfect.
Lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale.
Ooh. Oh, it's gone into an advert now. I didn't pause it quick enough. Anyway, very interesting ending. It ended very abruptly. I wasn't expecting that. There's not even an outro, so that's why I've missed it. But yeah, usually they tend to end their songs with like a ooh, holding an ooh sound, but no. It just seemed to end. I wish I could go back now, but I'd have to watch this advert. Unfortunately, I'm forced to by YouTube. But I will go back and watch this song several times anyway. But I wanted to comment also on Adam Rupp adding the only variety to his standard beatboxing there towards the end was he did a sort of like sound. You saw his head even go to the side at one point and did like a sort of swish sound and then straight back into the drums. So that was a very nice touch. But otherwise, everything was very, very straightforward, very repetitive throughout the song, but in a good way. That's not a bad way at all. They just kept it the same sort of feel, that sort of catchiness with the guitar and the beatboxing and the vocals. It's a shanty. That's what you want from a shanty. They did a very, very nice job of this song, and I really want to know whether it was an original or not. Because if that was an original, they smashed it. If it was a cover, they smashed it. So either way, they smashed it. That's it doesn't change anything really, does it? But they smashed it even more if it's an original because they actually wrote it and it was a banger. So yeah, let me know if you know. Other than that, the ending was very abrupt and I didn't expect it, but it wasn't that abrupt because it didn't just end. It ended with like it just ended what they were doing, like the vocals, and that ended with not on an ooh, but it just ended. And then it showed them just walking off with lanterns into the dark. And then the video seems to have ended, which is interesting. I thought they might have done an outro or credits or something, but maybe they have and the adverts come up prematurely. I don't know, I'll find out when I watch the video back. But yeah, as always, show Home Free some love for that. They're amazing. Give them a like and subscribe. I'll link the original video in the description. Give me a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.